Oh, I guess I should turn the studio lights on. Hold on, everybody. That's how far behind I am.
Yeah, that might help.
Yeah, let's shed a little light on the subject, shall we?
Oh, you paid the electricity bill.
Uh, Not really. I thought that was on your credit card, but I was going to thank you for that. But now that the cat's out of the bag, that should be much better. Oh wait, I still have the blurred background from when I was goofing around earlier today. Let's put a virtual background on there, shall we? And that should be okay. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody, welcome into Friday night, January 3rd, 2025. Been a busy day. It got capped off with when we walked out of the restaurant, it was snowing. And I get home to find out they've got 1 to 2 inches of snow predicted for us for tonight. Yay. Tony Wallow.
8 to 16.
That's Sunday into Monday, and I don't look forward to that either. Tony Wallow was first. Robert was second. Sam was third. Greg was fourth. Folding laundry, putting bleach in his condensate pump, and making dinner. We had steak. It was good. John Williams said, "All right, fellas," in a reference to the trailer. Thank you. Not long ago, yeah, we bought sodium, magnesium, chlorhydrate. I don't know what it is. That's what my brother said to get, so that's what I got. We'll see how it goes. One Fish says, Keen. Jeff Ryman says, good evening. At 8 minutes to go, Greg is wanting to get the show going. Mike Wojcik says hi to everyone. Good evening, Mike. Motobomb, Virginia, howdy. Yeah, I'm working on the emotes a little bit. Those were just made real quick by a couple of our homies who sent them to me, and that's what we're using for now. So, kind of been jumping through hoops. I got home and I did a real quick project and sent it off to one of the homies. Hopefully it will solve or meet his approval, and we'll go from there. And I also offered to connect to work with him on DaVinci and help him to create it as well, if that's the way he chooses to go. And I'll talk about that more after the stream is over. Went down to visit Mom, and Mom had a good day, but on the other hand, she had a bad day because when I walked in, she goes, "Oh, you cut your hair and you shaved your beard." I said, "Mom, I cut my hair 2 weeks ago." But she noticed, so this is a good thing. And then we were watching The Bronx Tale. I don't know if you've ever seen that or not.
Yeah, it was on earlier today.
Right, on BBC America. It was pretty, what little bit we saw was really good. She has Xfinity for her cabling system. Pretty nice. We skimmed through the channels and it's pretty nice. The thing that she likes about it is on the remote, there's a big button right in the middle that's audio, and she says, "Watch this," and she holds the button down, and she said, "Go to Fox News." TV goes to Fox News. So she likes that. She says, "I cannot mess this up now." So she's happy about that. Anytime she's happy, we're happy.
Yep.
And she is aware there's a storm coming in, and she is aware that we may or may not get down to see her. They've already offered to house Mrs. K Monday morning in case we were to get snowed in, but then that's got a caveat to it that if people can't come to work and she's already there, they're going to keep her on
John
the
Williams
clock.
said nice and cold here tonight at 18 degrees.
Yeah.
Well, better be paying hellish overtime then.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing she doesn't work Monday night because we are currently 21 degrees, but it feels like 9 degrees. Snow is expected 1 to 2 inches. I'll believe it when I see it. We're at 80% and 70% chance Sunday, Monday. Again, I'm hoping it doesn't, but we're prepared if it does. We went and bought a space heater today, a little electric space heater, as well as a new kitchen rug, as well as the stuff to put on the ground. I'm going to start putting it down tomorrow just to get it ready, and then as it snows, I'll put it down at different intervals of the snow. Yes, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it not.
Yeah. For once, I'm glad to be here in the desert.
John
I was
Williams
looking
said
up the
Furness
forecast
still
stuff
trying
in
to keep up.
Kansas, where I grew up. And sometime in the next few days, the lows are going to be below zero there.
Yeah, we've got that coming up here pretty soon. John, yeah, it's still trying to keep up. They actually called me this afternoon, left me a voicemail. I called them back within 1 minute of them calling me and leaving a voicemail. 1 minute. It took about 6 minutes to get connected to a representative who said, with a smile on her face, "I'm sorry, Mr. Stout, that appointment is no longer available. They had a cancellation. I'm on the cancellation list, so if someone cancels, I get the first call to take it." And I'm like, well, heck yeah, I want it. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Stout, that appointment's gone away. And I exploded, but I didn't explode. I said, you've got to be kidding me. I said, 1 minute, lady. 1 minute. I said, it took 6 minutes for your idiotic thing to get me to you. And she said, well, let's see what we can do about that. So she was like looking at things. And there's an outside chance they may get here tomorrow. I'm not holding my breath. Monday, it's going to be, we're sorry, Mr. Stout, we're snowed in. You know, what can you do? So we got a space heater. We're prepared if it goes all the way out. She's going to take note of the foods and the drinks and the whatnot. And tomorrow night on the way home, I'll stop at Walmart and pick up whatever we need. Hello, Rashid. I still can't pronounce that name. Boy, I wish I could pronounce that name. I wish I could change. Thank you. Rakishi. We're going to go with Rakishi. Could you please change your name for the night to Betty? Betty's an easy name for me to say. Or Susan, or I don't know. And I'm just teasing you. I have problems speaking names. I have problems talking, period, so don't feel bad. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
You're only 8 minutes late tonight. You're getting better. Have you heard from Ghetto yet?
I haven't.
I haven't either. Did Ghetto ever join Zoom today after I left? Taking that all the
I
silence.
didn't get up till 3:30.
Yep, I remember. I was here when you came on Zoom. Yeah, hope he's okay. Did a couple things in DaVinci today. I put the trailer together. That's 2 separate videos, by the way, combined into one.
John Williams said these service companies need to get their act together.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe, John. I tell you what. John Way Sr. joins us in chat. Hello, John. No worries. I fully get that. Picking up family members. I understand that. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing that got confirmed is it's not going to cost us anything for them to come out here and look at it and fix it because we got a 10-year parts and labor warranty. I thought I had bought something similar to that, but I wasn't sure. I mean,
not even a diagnostic fee?
Not even a not according to this lady, there's no diagnostic fee. So we'll
That's
see.
a good thing.
I think she was doing that out of feeling sorry for me. I don't know.
Well, I have a 10-year parts and labor warranty, but I still have to pay the diagnostic.
Right. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit last night. And then
It's a good thing if you don't.
Yeah. Then the bad, frustrating day continued. I knew Texas Roadhouse would be busy, so I got on their waiting list, and it was an hour 20 to an hour 30. Okay, we're visiting Mom. We got literally an hour 15 before we got to worry about it. We visit Mom, keeping an eye on the clock, and we get down there and we're within our window, and it's going to be at least 45 more minutes, sir. And I'm like, my app says 1:20, 1:30. Well, we're busier than we anticipated. I can buy that. I'm okay with that. So we waited. I think we waited 35 minutes-ish. They text us. We go up there and we check in. And the lady says, "We're clearing your table now, Mr. Stout." I'm, cool. We're going to get seated right away. A group of 4, a group of 10, and a group of 6. I can understand the 10 and the 6. That's more than the booths will hold. So they're going to tables that were specially made. But the group of 4 was seated in a booth. And then I went after the group of 4. That was it. I went back and I said, when do we get our table? And she says, and I quote, without cracking a smile, "They're clearing your table now, sir." It hit me totally wrong. My 65-year grumpy, grouchy mood kicked in. I said, that's what you told me 10 minutes ago. I would like a specific time on when I'm getting my table. And she literally went, I'll get it for you now. And we got our table. So, now while we're sitting there eating, me being me, I'm counting the number of booths that's got 2 people in it. Not 4, but 2. And there were 6 booths in our section that had 2 people sitting in it. And you can't tell me, you just can't tell me that the booth wasn't there prior. And we got on that little bitty, barely big enough for 2 people table, which was fine. I mean, it's plenty for us. So
That happens to me quite often when we go out to eat too. It always seems like, especially when we go to Cracker Barrel or someplace that brings a lot of dishes, it always seems like the table's always too small for the amount of dishes.
Yeah, well, the table's almost a perfect size for us. And I'll tell you something else that I noticed was when the people got up and left, within 10 seconds, there were people there cleaning the table. They were impressive. And my waiter was apologetic. He said, I kind of heard what happened, and let me apologize. It's not your fault. I appreciate it. Don't worry about it. And he was a very good waiter. Are they considered waiters now or wait person? I don't know what we call them, but he was really good. John Williams said, tree cut down, we would be charged in a technical issue. Yeah. Clearly the tree chopped the line in half. I agree with that. I gave him a decent tip, and I apologized to the girl on the way out, and she might have been 20 years old at best. So whether she understood or accepted it, I don't know. And then we walk outdoors, and what do we have? Snow.
Yay!
I made, when we was at Crown Point today, I was out talking to the nurses, a couple of the nurses sitting there in the nurses station, and I made the comment of, well, you two will be 20 years old this year. And one of them said, you two come out the year I was born.
Will it really
I
be
feel
20?
old now. Yes, it'll really be 20 years old this year.
John Williams said
April of
snow means
2025
cleaner air
will
to
be
breathe.
20
Lol.
years.
Mike's jumping on the snow bandwagon now. Snow in Indiana is better than there. Well, Mike, you kind of live in a snow area, so I'm sure you're a little bit used to it. Today, though, oh my gosh, the cold. When you were in the wind, it was bone-chilling cold. You got behind the building and no wind, it was comfortable. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't t-shirt short type comfortable by no means, but it wasn't you needed a jacket either. So as soon as you walked around the building, got back in the wind, holy cow, it was bad. Grumpy Grandpa, yeah, that's what my kids were calling me last night. Grumpy Grandpa. In humor, they were giggling and laughing about it, so that was good. Got some thank yous from them today via their mom and dad's text phone, so that was cool. It was a good day. Overall, it was a good day. I dread the next few days, though. I dread Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week because our overnight lows are going to be 3, 3, and 7. That is cold. Jeff, I think we're coming to Vegas for a week. You got room?
As we were leaving tonight, my mom was, as we were leaving Crown Point tonight, my mom was talking to me about, we were talking about, my appointment Friday, and she was like, is it going to be cold? And it's like, yeah, it's going to be cold. It's supposed to be like 30 something.
Yeah, cold's
John
okay.
Williams said hello, Greg Guy.
It's I don't mind the cold. It's the snow. And we'll see. I mean, I'll experiment with this stuff my little brother told me to get. We'll see how it goes. If that's the solution, then cool. If not, then it was kind of funny too, because we're standing in the Home Depot and we're looking at these things. There's 3 displays of it, and this guy's on the opposite. He's on the other aisle. And he's like, "Do you see the prices anywhere?" So Lorna, she says, "Oh yeah, that one's this much, that one's this much, and I don't know about that one." And she finally found that. So you could tell he was related to me because he goes, "Oh, okay," and he went and got the cheapest bag that was there. Okay. I did not get that. I got the middle of the 2 because it had the ingredients that my brother said to make sure that I got. That was the only reason I got it, is because it displayed having the ingredients. But I thought to myself, that's kind of funny. Then he goes around and comes up our aisle where the snow shovels are at, and he's taking the snow shovel and he's kind of like pretending there's snow on the floor. It was pretty funny to watch, I thought. So anyway, go ahead.
I was going to say I think she was afraid because I mentioned to her that it's supposed to rain Sunday, and I think she's afraid that the rain will freeze on the road and it'll still be frozen on the road by Friday.
Only if you get a lot of. I mean, if it rains and it freezes and the temperature stay below freezing, there's a possibility. But don't you have a Department of Transportation in Arkansas?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't they have sand trucks? Or salt trucks? Or dare I say snow plows?
There's a time or two that I've seen snow plows or all that around here.
Yeah,
but not very often.
Yeah.
Well, in Arkansas, they do have them for I-40. I know, because I've been through there during the winter.
Yeah. The Drifter PH, Mabuhay. Good morning to you. The Drifter PH joins us and drops his link to, which I'm sure it's a short, but I don't know what it's short to, but I'll bring it up in another link to look at it later. It'll sit there and play. I'm going to wrap it up. We're at 10:18, and as you know, I try to keep it at 15 minutes-ish. So I want to thank everyone.
John
Tony
Williams
tried to
Said,
gift
goodbye,
one thing,
Ken.
and I agree with him that I believe my memberships are broken. I'm going to look into it next week once I figure out how. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, One Fish. Thank you, Greg. John, Tracy Holt. I didn't mention Tracy earlier. I did see she was there. I apologize, Tracy. John Williams, Motobomb, Virginia. Always good to see you. I love your videos, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. He does a GoPro on a bike. I'll drop a link later for you guys if you want it. Mike Wojak. Good to see you, Robert Michael, again. The name I can't pronounce, Rakishi, I guess. Let's go with Rakishi. I don't know. Thank you all for being here. If you want to join us on Zoom, I know I don't have that running right now because I was messing around earlier today with a lot of things. But there is the email peeling across the page. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, shoot me an email. We'll get you the credentials. We'll get you on the panel. We'll get to know you, and who knows, you may even come back. We haven't scared too many people off lately. Or is that an understatement? Good night, everybody. I'll see the homies tomorrow on Doug's.